Hi everyone, this is Matt from Snakehouse Exotics. We're looking today at a tortoise that has got a respiratory infection. Snakes, lizards, tortoises and so on, they can all get respiratory infections. Signs of respiratory infections are in snakes and tortoises and lizards all breathing through their mouths as opposed through the nostrils. So you'll see signs of having their mouths open for long periods of times. Also bubbles coming out of nostrils. With snakes again, bubbles coming out of the mouth. Some snakes will wipe their mouths against the sides of enclosures, so you'll see mucus along sides of glass and the sides and the backs of enclosures. These are all signs of respiratory infections. Also with snakes looking straight up into the air with their mouths open is another sign of respiratory infection. Now, with respiratory infections, you need to go to the vet and get an antibiotic, usually Baytril or something like that. Baytril comes in two forms. There's an oral and there's an injectable. Personally, I prefer the oral Baytril. The injectable Baytril can be slightly necrotic, so you can actually get some of the tissue, the surrounding tissue where you've injected the animal, actually wasting away and being eaten away by the Baytril. So I prefer the oral Baytril, which is just pumped basically into the mouth of the reptile via a syringe. But today another thing you can do, what I'm going to show you, is nebulize the reptile, which is quite an easy thing to do. And what I've got here is a humidifier. It's a straightforward room humidifier. You can also use foggers, they work quite well. And what I've got is a tub with the lid. I've got a hole cut out in the lid, and there are a few air holes around the tub, around the sides of the tub. But we'll get a piece of pipe like this, and I've basically got a deli cup, made a hole in the deli cup, and the pipe protrudes through the top of the, or the bottom of the deli cup, is then taped in place. The pipe fits into the hole. And this is just a waste pipe, flexible waste pipe that you can buy at any Home Base, MFI, B&Q, anywhere like that, or Home Depot store if you're in the States. And that basically fits on there, and all the steam that comes out of here, because the water that's filled in here, that I filled in here, basically gets heated by an element in the bottom. Steam, hot steam comes up, goes through the pipe, enters into the box. So the last thing to do is to put the tortoise into the box. This is a little leopard tortoise here. He's been on a course of oral Baytril, and we've also been nebulizing him, and he's doing a lot better. A lot better today. I can't see any bubbles coming out of his nose. He's a lot brighter today. So we'll put him in the box. And typically I would leave him in there for about half an hour, nebulize him for about half an hour. All those vapours, even though it's only water that's going in there. I don't know if you've ever done this or you know of this, but if you've had a bad cold, a bad head cold or something, you can put your head over a bowl full of boiling water, steaming water, put a towel over your head, breathe in the vapours, get that water, that steam through your system, and it helps clear you out. This is exactly the same process. Now at the moment all I'm using is water. You can put in a very small quantity F10, which is a disinfectant that you use for spraying on your bowls, for husbandry techniques basically, sanitizing areas that the reptiles living and drink from and so on. You can actually put a small quantity of that in the water because it's an antibacterial solution. It will actually get rid of the bacteria in the reptile. It will help the reptile fight that infection. So basically what we're doing, nebulizing the reptile, is the steam, the increased heat and humidity will help clear those nasal passages, any mucus or anything like that. It'll help that come out, and the reptile will be able to expel that so much easier by using these methods. And it's just a little tip, it's just something that could help If you've got a reptile, it could be a snake, a lizard, tortoise, anything basically with a respiratory infection, an RI. This really works. It really works. But also you need, with the respiratory infection, you will need to go to the vets and obviously seek professional advice as well. And obviously that I would think they would give you Baytril or something along those lines to help combat the infection, the bacterial infection. So thanks for watching today. I hope this has been of help. Any questions, feel free to message me or leave comments. If I haven't covered anything, by all means just get in touch and I'll try and clear that up. Okay, we'll see you all again soon. Take care, bye bye.